Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you guys are doing well. Today I want to do a topic, and the topic I want to talk about is how do you respond? How do you respond? How do you show up when what you expected it fails you? How do you respond to a delay? How do you respond to a no? How do you respond when the outcome you was hoping for did not come through? Because it is important to learn how to respond in such a way that doesn't keep you stuck. Because most of us, when we have these expectations, we have what we hope to come, right? An outcome, what we hope to expect, what we hope to get to. We have this expectation, and we put so much energy, so much pressure, so much expectation into that outcome that when it don't show up, how do you respond? Because it is important to understand that your response to failure, your response to not receiving, your response to that situation, it matters. It matters how you respond. It matters how you show up. It matters. And I had to go through something this week. That is the reason why I'm doing this video. I had to go through something this week that really knocked me on my face. It really knocked me on my face because I was so sure. You know, have you guys been there before? Like when you're so sure of something that you know is going to happen. You know it's going to happen. You know that you are going to get the very outcome you're looking for because you're just so sure. You just know. And when that do not happen, when that do not come, when that outcome fails, what do you do? What do you do? How do you handle it? How do you handle it? And many of us, we don't handle failing. We don't handle loss. We don't handle rejection. We don't handle disappointments. I had to think about that. Disappointments, yeah. Well, we don't handle it well. And you have to get into a position to start to change and start to shift your mindset. You know, mindset matters. I say this all the time. You have to learn how to really change your mind. And the way that you change your mindset, it comes from new knowledge. What knowledge are you giving your mind? What knowledge are you feeding yourself? You must learn to feed yourself new knowledge constantly. You cannot be someone who wants something so bad, who desires something so bad, but don't do nothing about it. That don't make no type of sense. You must do something about it. You must continuously feed your mind. That's why, you know, I buy so many books, and I have not read all those books that I bought. Within the last 2 months, I purchased 8 books, and I am reading one. This is one of them. This is one of the books that I'm reading, and let me just make this point. I want to make a point here. This is another book. that I read one chapter. This is another book about mortgages and houses. I ain't gonna show y'all all of them. This is another book. And you constantly have to feed your mind. You must, this is another book. So it's just like, it's like so many. It's probably more than 8. But you constantly have to feed yourself new knowledge. And I did that demonstration to show you that you cannot be stuck. You cannot be in a place where you want something so bad, you desire something so bad, yet you're not doing nothing. What are you doing? How do you respond when you don't get the thing that you desire? Are you going to get upset? Are you going to mope? Are you going to cry? Are you going to blame God? Are you going to curse God? Are you going to say, what I thought I knew, it fell, it didn't happen? What are you going to do? How are you going to show up? How are you going to respond? Are you going to look at that situation and say to yourself, woe is you? And are you going to look at that situation and say to yourself, you know, that happened, that happened, and, you know, you're not going to try again? How do you respond? Because it is in the moments, it is in that making that is going to birth you to that next moment. You understand? Like, it's going to birth you to that next moment. And you have to learn how to take criticism. You have to learn how to take rejection. You have to learn how to take failure and run with it. You understand me? You have to learn how to be strong. You have to learn how to speak to your mind. You have to know how to see a thing. You have to know how to see that outcome and say to yourself, I'm going to do better next time. What lessons can you take from this? You understand what I'm saying? What lessons can you take from that failure moment? Because we all fall. We all don't get it right. It takes time. I put up a post and it says, greatness takes time. It is on my Instagram business page, Lashana Speaks. Greatness takes time. And so many of us is, we rushing. We running. We want to be great. We want to be great. And we just got it in our heads. We got it in our minds. Greatness. And we're going through life. And we're going through all these obstacles. Okay, you got over this hurdle. But then when you get to a fork in the road and you stumble and you fall off that wagon, you fall completely off and roll down a hill, and you're all the way down here and you're trying to get up here. How can you get up there? And it's all based on how your response is, because your response from being down here in the valley to get into that mountaintop is all on your mindset. It's all on your mindset. It's all on how you respond and how you are and what you're going to do next. You must understand this. You must understand this, guys. You must understand this. And I just wanted to really touch briefly, because what I like to do, I like to bring topics up, introduce and have a dialogue, have a conversation with you guys, and then have you to think. I don't really want to really provide many solutions, because it's up to you to get to that solution. It's up to you to get to that outcome and to respond to it in the right way. It's a right way to respond to failure, to respond to disappointments, and it's a wrong way. And many of us respond negatively. And you have to learn how to switch gears. Because if you don't learn how to switch gears, if you don't learn how to maneuver, if you don't know how to get out of that rut, if you don't know how to overcome the situation, you will be bound. You will be like bound. And and this is you, and this is what you desire. You will always be hitting the ceiling, always hitting the ceiling, trying to come through, trying to burst through, but you can't, because your mind is in your mind. It's in your mind. Everything that you need, understand, it starts right here. Everything you need, everything you want in life, everything you want to go, if your mind is limited, if your mind is negative, if your mind is of lack, if your mind is of poverty, if your mind is so lost, you cannot achieve nothing at all. And it's until you change your mind. And as you guys know, I am a life purpose coach, and I coach in 3 areas. I coach on purpose, I coach on mindset, and I also coach on personal power. So I am a purpose coach, I am a mindset coach, and I also coach in personal power. Getting that power back, getting that fight back, getting that, that because we all have been knocked down, and we all need somebody sometimes to help us, help us get back on board, help us to get back in line. So I don't want this to be long, because I'm already at 10 minutes. Oh no, 12 minutes. So you guys be blessed, be blessed, be blessed, be blessed. Write down your goals, write down your goals, write down your goals. Writing down goals is so important. Be blessed, and I'll talk to you guys soon.